So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
As many people know, ever since President Nixon took us off the gold standard, the U.S. dollar has been devaluating. What people don't know, however, is how this directly affects your personal finances. Is there a way to protect your portfolios from losing value? The answer to all of this is gold and silver. They both have maintained their purchasing power for 6,000 years. If you had $100,000 in cash and $100,000 in gold and silver back in 1913 and kept them until now, your cash would have the buying power of only $4,800, but your gold and silver would have the buying power of $3 million. The answer to protecting your assets is simple. Call John Ballman today at 1-800-686-2237, extension 169. Get all your questions answered before your money is worth zero. Call 1-800-686-2237, extension 169. Take action today while we still accept paper dollars for gold. That's 1-800-686-2237, extension 169.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Hurricanes, ice storms, blackouts, and the prospect of civil unrest. When the unexpected happens, will you be ready? Hundreds of concerned citizens across America have already installed wind generators to help protect their families in the event of a disaster. So act now and build your own wind generator with an easy-to-assemble kit from windbluepower.com. Wind Blue Power carries the best battery charging wind generators and permanent magnet alternators in the country. Our 12-volt wind generator kits are also great for small cabins and campers. And all Wind Blue Power kits qualify for a 30% tax credit. So get your discount now. Go to windbluepower.com today and enter coupon code RADIO for 5% off. Or simply call 800-976-0026. 800-976-0026. Protect your family's emergency energy needs now at windbluepower.com.
Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Many days. We're going to overdrive. We're going to overdrive tomorrow with a special guest in studio. Rand Paul coming up next week. We're here. All right, you've held long enough. I got some other news I want to hit in the 36 minutes we got left. But Joe, Mark, Wilson, Joe, others, we're going to get to you. Joe in Minnesota, thanks for holding her on the air worldwide.
Yeah, I would like to see a politician finally say, hey, look, I'm a puppet, but I'm the best puppet you'll ever have. And then another thing is our forefathers died for this country, and it's a shame what they're doing to this country that they died for. President Bush, his dad, you know, they have a lot of security. Like, I know you don't advocate violence, but a long time ago, you know, the back to the American Revolution.
I don't advocate offensive violence. The British government came to take the guns.
We have to go after the president and his dad.
All right, get rid of him. That's provocateur. Come on, man. No, we don't want to go after the puppet, George Herbert Walker Bush or George W. Bush. The globalists would get so much gas mileage out of that to clamp down on this country. I mean, Joe, this is not some backwater internet show with 50 listeners. Do you understand there are millions, upwards of 2 million a day or more that listen? You are so stupid to call into a radio show and say things like that. This isn't a game, pal. And now he'll say I'm an agent because I can't handle it. Mark in Texas, please don't say what Joe was saying. You know, before we go to Mark, you heard Carlos earlier at the end of the last hour saying, thank you so much for not screening calls. But then there's this whole internet legend and lie that I screen calls. There's no internet legend about the shows that do screen calls. There's an internet legend about my show screens calls because we don't, unless I have a guest on a particular topic. Or I say, we want police to call in. You know, every few weeks I do something like that. Or I want doctors to call in. Or I want folks from Kentucky to call in. But we don't screen your calls. And then Joe calls in and says something like that. It's crazy. Mark in Texas, you're on the air.
Hey, thank you. We are, and I know you always say just to be thankful for what we're, or just get after it. You know, I'm looking at trying to do things on my own, and I'm realizing I need help to get real results, and I'm leaning continually on that 4 a.m. thing that you're doing with God. And I know we've talked before about the Hebrews 9 thing, and the Red Beckman fella, I've looked at that several times. He talked about that as a need to look at the concept of a will and testament because of the Founding Fathers leaving something that would keep us a little bit safe from the government getting too big. And all the
it wasn't perfect, but it was the best thing ever. Mark, what's your final point?
Okay. Well, one, I wanted to remind people that you were on the show last night with Nori, and that it'll replay tonight an hour before the regular broadcast. The last hour of you will replay. So I want people to remember that they can listen to that tonight if they were asleep, because it was the latter part of the show.
Did you hear the show?
I didn't hear all of it. No, I had to get some rest.
How did it sound? Because I've never been on radio with 16 million people when I was sick.
Well, I don't worry about stuff like that. I've been in the health field for about 15, 16 years.
No, I understand, Mark, but I'm saying, I mean, a lot of people say it was one of the best interviews he's ever done with me.
I think so. Yeah, I think the power of what's going on there, I think it's helping, and I think...
it's helping wake people up. Mark, I appreciate your call. I'm trying to get to everybody or we won't have time. Wilson in Florida, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, buddy.
Alex, it's always good to talk to you. I just want to start off by shouting out my good friend, John Graham, listening in New York, because it's always good when my friends call in and listen in and care about what's going on, because I tell them to call in when I call on the show. And I just have a quick question.
Yes, sir.
Could you please explain to my friends and me what the effect of now Ron Paul in the senator seat in Kentucky is going to have an effect on America?
Well, you notice the Republicans went after him in the primary. For people that don't like the Republican establishment, I'm all with them. You notice they went after him. Then the Democrats went after him, threw every lie they could at him. And he is saying abolish the Federal Reserve, erect, systems to try to protect our jobs, and to basically cut the defense budget. And that's why he's being demonized, and that's why the media has a talking point that he's going to cause the depression that we're already in. And so now, I actually have an article here, a video clip actually up on Infowars.com. I'm looking for the exact headline. But Ron Paul, here it is. Ron Paul talks ending the Fed with help from Senator Rand Paul on Fox Business. And that's up on Infowars.com, the video clip of that. So Ron Paul explains how it's going to help. Again, people say, well, that's only a few people. But it shows we can get a beachhead. We can win. Okay, we'll be right back.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hi folks, this is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory-direct, big money-saving, triple-concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5-Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business? I'm happy to say our business is going down the drain. Call us at 1-800-340-7091. Visit our website, 5starsoap.com, for buying our 1 to 2 month soap sampler. Thank you.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today.
Defending the Republic from enemies, foreign and domestic. It's Alex Jones.
You know, even though I'm exhausted and got a sore throat and a cold and didn't get any sleep last night because I was on Coast to Coast AM, I almost feel like going into overdrive today because there's so much news and so many great calls, so many great people to talk to, but we won't do it today. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do 4 or 5 hours tomorrow. You take my life, but I'd take yours too. Fire your musket, but I run you through.
You fire your musket, but I'll run you through. So when you're waiting for the next attack, you better stand, there's no turning back.
My sister's in there laughing. But on this battlefield, no one wins. And that's the key. We don't need to fight with each other. You have this tiny scientific elite using the fractional reserve banking system and now the derivative scam to take over the planet. They're openly killing the dollar and sucking down the rest of the world economy with it. This is happening. Everything that the globalists planned is now unfolding. Do you realize the key time